Hello everyone, Ben here, and today we are going to be doing the 2028 election between a Republican and a Democrat. So, to figure this out, I'm going to go ahead and assign a chance for whether Donald Trump will be reelected. That's the first thing I want to do. And I'm going to say he has probably a 75% chance of winning re-election in 2020, just because of how well incumbents tend to do, no matter how popular or unpopular. It takes a lot to unseat an incumbent. So we're going to go ahead and generate any number 71 to 75 will be Trump re-elected. 76 to 100 is he loses. 7, so he's re-elected. Second thing we need to do, and I'm using a random number generator for this, guys. So now, I'd say, so that means in 2024, I'd say the Democrats would probably have a 70% chance of taking the White House. So we have Donald Trump exiting after 2 terms. I'm just going to assume that he makes it through his entire term. And of course, parties don't tend to hold the White House. So any number 1 to 70 is going to be the Democrats take the White House. Any number above 70, that means 71 to 100, means the the Republicans somehow maintain the White House. 64. So the Democrats they take control of the White House in 2024. And I'm going to say it's going to be Tulsi Gabbard. Because why not, right? Also, I think, she'd be a pretty good candidate to run in 2024. So now we need to figure out what's going to happen. I'm going to say there's about a 50% chance of the market crashing in the next decade, aka the 2020s. But I'm going to say give it about 50-50 whether it's, from what we've established, the Trump term or the Gabbard term. So 1 to 50, the crash will happen during Trump's term, and 51 to 100 will be during Gabbard's term. Okay? And it happens during Gabbard's term. So that means she's probably going to be implicated. And guys, I had no influence over that. So this is what our swing state map current will look like, more than likely, in 2020. Actually, sorry, not Virginia. Virginia would be safe for the Democrats. And there's probably a good chance that Ohio and Iowa would be safe for the Republicans. So, yeah, let's see. Well, in the event of a market crash, I think there would be some states that would be in play that, probably wouldn't have been. The first thing we can do is we can take Texas, Arizona, Georgia, and in Georgia, we can take all those states off the map for Gabbard, right? Next thing we're going to have to do is look at this. I'm going to go ahead and say that the Republicans would sweep all these Rust Belt and Upper Midwest states, and they'd probably get Minnesota as well. Now, if I gave Gabbard everything else, that would be a tie. We need a Republican candidate. Let's go Rand Paul, because why not? Okay? Rand Paul would probably be able to get Colorado and Nevada as well as North Carolina, definitely Florida, definitely New Hampshire. He'd probably win some of Maine. He'd probably win 3 out of 4. I'm just too lazy to go in and edit that. Let's look. Maybe he'd be able to make one of these 2 states competitive, but I'm not going to give him either. Delaware, I'm going to actually, give that one to him. Let's also give him Virginia. He's fairly, I mean, he's not popular here, he's not super well known here, but I think he could probably win Virginia. So this would be what I would get in a hypothetical Tulsi Gabbard versus Rand Paul election after Trump wins a second term, Gabbard wins in 2024, but there's a market crash during her term. And this is what we get. And this is not to say that, you know, Gabbard would be to blame for the market crash. She would just be given the blame because she was the president, you know, in charge. But again, these things are so hard to predict this far out because it really is. And is, you know, if it had been during, but yeah, so this is the map I would go with, given those conditions. But given, you know, a different set of conditions, it would very likely be different. And if there is no market crash, which I probably should have had a way to include, I would probably say that the map would definitely go in Gabbard's favor, probably Arizona. No, let's take Michigan off. But, you know, this wouldn't be too surprising for me to see this map starting to become more and more, be the normal map. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.